Hey everybody, Carl here. Welcome back to Trails to Azure, where in the previous episode, we helped out Sully at Arkansas with a secret session, where we blew a whistle and told her about a better mindset, and she seemed to take to it, so hopefully the revival performance is gonna go swell, but we have other fish to fry. Geofront fish, that is. Actually, I think it might be a cricket. We gotta slay it. The entrance is in the downtown district, so as we make our way there, let's stop by East Street. Really, the only talkies we're missing this day is, well, the talkies over here on the eastern side. So let's do East Street. I gave some of those shoddier pinwheels I made at work to Mei Ling. Then she said she wanted to play with them outside. And as you can see, she wouldn't take no for an answer. Walking around outside on a rainy day isn't my idea of fun, though. Well, as long as Mei Ling's enjoying herself, I guess it's fine. That's the attitude.
Look at this spinny toy my big brother made. Spinny, spinny, swirly, swirly. This spinny toy Roy made is amazing.
Aw, I'm glad. What'd you think, Croc? I doubt I'll get many customers with weather like this. But that's okay. I gave Roy the day off, so I'll just pass the time making some new handicrafts to sell. Yes, it's the Croc's mindset.
Oh, for crying out loud. I just finished plugging up a hole in the tent, and already there's a new one. I wish Dins would get his head out of the clouds and actually help me for a change.
The guy who sells me vegetables was in a tizzy about something this morning. Apparently, there was a huge commotion over in Armorica village yesterday. Sounds like it worked itself out one way or another. I wonder what happened. I wonder what would happen if we weren't there.
Oh boy, I managed to save 10 mira today. I can spend it on some ice cream on my way home. Or not. It's too cold out because of the rain.
Well, goes in a piggy bank. Or the piggy palm. I mean the palmy bank. Piggy palm doesn't make much sense, Carl.
A bracer came by this morning to ask a few questions. Apparently, a couple of female bracers went missing recently. Just where they run off to in weather like this.
Indeed. We do actually have a quest if we go to the Bracer Guild here, so that's worth keeping in mind. And also, I believe we got some bonding with Rixia coming right up.
Oh, hello everyone. It's good to see you, Rixia. Did you stop by to get some lunch? Yes, I did. I was just chatting with Shanshan here over some desserts.
You guys are with the police, right? Aw, you came right when the girl talk was heating up.
Sorry to rain on your parade.
I feel like I'm getting an exclusive look at the private life of an Arkansas performer.
Yeah, you never really know who a famous person might be friends with. Please, you're flattering me. I'm still only a rookie. If it weren't for Shanshan, I'd likely spend most of my days off sitting at home doing nothing.
It helps that we're around the same age. Rixia and I have gotten along since we met. And even with her proportions, it's always fun to shop for cute clothes with her.
It's admittedly a little hard to find cute things that fit. I suppose it is true that very few people have Rixia's proportions.
A problem some would kill to have.
I have to say though, you two really do seem like good friends. I suppose we are. I don't know what I'd do without Shanshan. I had to move often when I lived in Calvert due to my father's job. I had trouble making friends because of that, so I always felt like a bit of a loner.
Yeah, never would have guessed.
Don't you worry, Rixia. Now that we're besties, you're never gonna get rid of me. Me and you will be together forever. I'll even get us matching tombstones.
Thank you, Shanshan. Feels like we're third-wheeling pretty hard right now.
You're right. Let's leave these two to themselves.
Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. I didn't mean to make you feel left out.
No, not at all. It was great catching up with you, Rixia. I'll see you later.
Okay, be seeing you.
Oh.
I had to move often when I lived in Calvert due to my father's job. It makes me thankful to have Shanshan for a friend. Her, the SSS, Ilya, and Arkenseal, each and every bond I've forged in this city is precious to me.
That's wholesome. And I can't get to Shanshan. She's too important. Alrighty, the talkies continue.
Well, that's just great. Another rainy day. We'll have to be careful out there. Driving in this weather can get pretty dangerous.
I don't get it. Why isn't Daddy here yet?
I took my son and left after getting into a fight with my husband. Once he found out where we were, he told us to call home. Is that what he calls an apology? I'm not budging till I hear some sincerity.
Oh boy. My lack of experience in the kitchen yesterday gave me a real wake-up call. A painful one too. After talking things over with Puck, we agreed to go back to doing chores and give them all we've got. After all, if we aren't killing it at the most basic of tasks, how could we ever expect to move up the ladder? Is this character growth? For Puck and Roos? Never thought the day would come. Looks like the part-timers are putting more effort into their old chores than ever before. An era I always used to say that Puck and Roos were hopeless. There might be some promise in them yet. Just a little, though.
I enjoy it when we have fewer customers on these rainy days. It gives me time to prepare the next day's ingredients in one sitting.
Ooh.
You look pretty embarrassed when I said all of that, Rixia. But I meant it. We're gonna be best friends for life.
Oh, you're smearing it on a little thick, if you will. Oh, Nilsson. You finally got the scoop, Notisha. I see. So you've been staying here at Long Lao since before the conference. How do you find the food here? To your liking, I hope?
Very. It's been a challenge not to overeat since I checked in. Sorry for calling you out here today, by the way. I feel like I should have been the one going to you.
Please, don't concern yourself over it. I rather enjoy my Johnson strolls, after all.
That makes me feel a little better. Freelance journalists really do get around, don't they? By the way, Nilsson, you've been here in town since a few weeks before the conference, right? I can only assume you're concerned about everything that's happening in your hometown.
You would be right about that. I wanted to come and cover the events for myself. As a matter of fact, I plan on extending my stay here a little while longer. Okay. Interesting, I'll leave you two to it. I thought if I had enough chutzpah, I could work through anything Master threw at us. Turns out, that was pretty naive of me. But I get it now. I need to focus on contributing how I can instead of biting off more than I can chew. That's a good attitude. Miller and Armand and Ellie are in West Street, up to something, looking for someone. The true plot thickens.
Yesterday's derailment came as a dreadful shock. I'm glad they managed to get the tracks repaired so quickly.
CGF.
You can never tell what might happen from one moment to the next these days. I'll have to warn Roy and Mei Ling to be extra careful when they go outside.
Yeah. Got cryptids about, ma'am.
They say that a mysterious monster was responsible for yesterday's derailment. I have to wonder if it's anything like the ones people have been spotting around the state. Dangerous incident have been on the rise lately. You kids should be extra careful out there.
Bad times overall, budding turmoil, increasing tensions. Call it what you will, it's not good. It's all built into something.
I hear Serdan has been muttering to himself about unleashing some kind of secret weapon. What could he have been talking about? I'm just dying to know.
Oh, old Serdan. I feel a little bad not participating as much in the fishing, but it will come.
It appears Serdan and his ragtag band of minnows are accepting their defeat at last. They couldn't even flounder their way far enough to challenge me to a single duel. I suppose their so-called passion for fishing was a sham all along.
Yes. Since you don't have a portrait, you get a slightly different voice every time. That's how it goes, Lake Lord. That's how it goes. Also, I don't like you. We're gonna save the Bracer Guild, methinks. But gonna see if Yugit was a good boy yesterday.
A train got hurt.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
A train got hurt yesterday, right? That's super scary. Did someone push it over or something?
Yeah.
People are saying a giant monster was spotted near the train accident yesterday. How terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the passengers would actually be first-time witnesses to that.
It's another rainy day in Crossbell. That puts quite a literal damper on my shopping plans. I suppose leftovers will have to do for dinner tonight.
Are you sure you're not just looking for an excuse to get out of cooking, Mom?
No.
It's not my fault the rain stopped me from shopping, not in the least.
Checks out. Oh.
Sprinkle, sprinkle. There's nothing more calming than watering the plants. The sound of the rain is quite relaxing too. Today's a good day for rest and relaxation. R&R.
Oh.
Marie cleaned her face yesterday. The lady at the marketplace said they do that before it's about to rain. I can't believe it came true.
It's been a long time since I last had a day off from work. It's a rainy one too. I plan to sit back, relax, and enjoy it with my family. Oh, to have a life like Bonds.
Nyan.
Oh, Marie. She knows just a thing to say. Are you okay with your wife leaving? My wife and daughter came to town for a visit. They returned to Rabonia just this morning. Yesterday's derailment sent chills down my spine, so I'm thankful service is up and running again already. These are bad times. That should be the Eastern Street, except for Bracer Guild. Let's head downtown where the entrance... That was not the bam I was waiting for. But it's beautiful all the same. Let's go to the Lotus Heights. Mr. Gable, have you been sharing your creations, your cooking skills?
Hello there, Mr. Gable. I've baked some cookies. You're welcome to have a few if you'd like.
Yeah, they're super duper good. Mommy makes them all by herself.
Oh, you really didn't have to go to all this trouble. I don't want it to seem like I gave you something just to get something back.
Oh, please. Don't you worry about it one bit. All I'm doing is sharing our leftovers, the same as you.
Well, very well then. These are delicious.
I told ya.
I'm glad you enjoy them.
Oh, they're cracking his shell. Maybe there could be redemption. I think Cable's finally settling into his life here at Lotus Heights. A wonderful development, I'd say. Me too. It's good to see a character, change and adapt and take on a new role. Like Mishad, he's not here studying. He's at the hospital, he's doing well. Rixia's not here, she's out with Shanshan. She's come so far too. Of course, nobody's here because the family's downstairs, but if there's one place that never changes. The door is firmly shut. A voice can be heard inside.
What was that? Why is it raining over me? Somebody open the window or something? I'm gonna have to piss pretty soon.
The door is firmly shut.
I'm sure open on my britches. That'll be embarrassing. Bad.
Indeed. It would be pretty ambush bad. Wahoo. I wonder where Granny went on this rainy day. Kids are playing.
Whoa, it's like the whole city's taking a shower or something. Maybe we should really go steal a bar of soap, and we can really make it a shower.
Yeah, that makes sense. Why'd you have to steal it though? Why can't you? I think this is the entrance to the Geofront D Sector. That's where we'll find a wanted monster from the requests. This door was sealed for the longest time until now.
That raises a certain question, however. If the downtown district isn't connected to the orbital network, then why does it have an entry point into the Geofront?
That's a good point, actually.
I thought this district wasn't included in the city's redevelopment plans. As we mentioned before, the D Sector was made under the orders of the Diet members and government officials. Underground construction went on for so long that it eventually reached all the way here. Evidently, they fabricated a demand and began building without any concrete plans. I see what you're saying. What's beyond here is another byproduct of unchecked governmental malpractice.
That's one way to put it. Fortunately, Crossbow has been improving in that regard ever since Mayor Croix was elected.
That's enough politics for one day. Let's get down there and take out that wanted monster already. I'm with Randy on this one. But first, how's Guillaume doing? Heard a train got derailed yesterday. Supposedly some gigantic monster came along and gave it a mean whack. Sounds like baloney to me though. What kind of monster is strong enough to punch a train clean off the tracks? Demon Walled. We did quite well though. We were just about to run out of juice though, so maybe it was okay that they cut to a cutscene.
You gotta be kidding. It's raining again? Can't all the rain just pour down at once so we can get it over with?
Yeah, I'm with Jingo on this one.
Getting the good stuff in has been a pain in the ass ever since that mess at the trade conference. Apparently, Ereboni and Calvert are putting the pressure on behind the scenes. Be nice if they quit busting my balls like this, though.
It's not easy. For a shady gal like you. They took the laundry down. That's a nice touch. They got more sense than Cerrone.
Ah, Wazy. We will be continuing the search for information about Wald on our end.
Yeah, we're gonna scour the streets for leads once we're done laying out our game plan. Don't worry about us. You keep doing what you're doing with the SSS.
Appreciate it, boys. I'm counting on you.
We're gonna start scouring around for intel shortly. Hopefully we can find out where Wald managed to get that Gnosis from. By the way, I heard there was a train derailment on West Crossbell Highway yesterday. So many people were injured. Dad's probably been insanely busy.
Let us handle the search for Walds. We will gather as much information as we can.
So, word on the streets that Wald is on the same drug Dino took in the spring. Rival gang or not, I'm worried for the poor guy. What in the world is Wald thinking? Alcohol is one thing, but drugs?
They're all gang members, but they're so cute. I agree with you though. I agree with you. It's just that you're in a gang, so it's cute that you say that. Not that all gangs are. I don't know. I haven't been in a gang, guys. I'm gonna just be honest with you here.
The cops? You're back already? You pigs dig up a new lead while you were out playing in the mud. Wait, Wazy's with them too. You smug son of a... You got balls showing up here. It's your fault that Wald's... They are not in a friendly mood today. Perhaps we should have stayed away. Luganov, what are you... Hey! Wazy! Listen up, Wazy! We know what's going on! Wald! He's on that jacked up drug now, too! Don't act like this has got nothing to do with you! It's your goddamn fault in the first place!
Lloyd, how much do they know?
I specifically refrained from telling them about Wald's demonization. Though I did mention that Wald was likely under the influence of Gnosis. If you just hadn't shown up 2 years back, none of this would ever happen. We could have been living it up the whole time. But no, you just had to ride in downtown and screw it all to Gehenna. And now you're in bed with the damn cops.
just to get your sick kicks? Well, say something!
It wasn't just for kicks. I chose this path because there was something important I needed to do. What happened to Wald as a result of that was an unforeseen consequence.
Easy.
So what? You think that self-righteous bullshit is gonna get you off the hook? I should beat your ass!
Huh? Why would you let me go?
'Cause I just needed to let off some steam. Look, Wazy, we tried. We know we can't get through to him. But if anyone can, it's you. Way I see it, I deserve to sock that pretty boy face of yours. But instead of cashing it in, I want you to do us a solid. Smack some sense into Wald and wake him up.
Luganov. Bro. So that's how it's going to be. Wazy. I can't make any promises, but I'll do everything in my power to bring him back to his senses. That should be enough to finally settle things as the founder of the Testaments.
What a spectacular scene. Jed and Luganov have been part of the Viper since the very beginning. They're probably even more worried about Wald than the rest of us. Huh. Jed and Luganov are awesome. Things may be messed up without Wald around, but I'm glad we still have them.
Huh, no one messes with Luganov. That's my boy right there.
Man, Luganov's so freaking cool. Luganov pretty much covered everything we wanted to say. There ain't anything else worth discussing, so go on and scram.
You owe me one for not knocking you out, Wazy. So keep your word, or else.
I like the idea that Luganov sings everything he says. That's his character trait. Well then, on this wonderful, melancholic, rainy day, we got a dungeon romp. Yeah! Alright, Geofront D Sector. And the D stands for These Tunes Are Funky. Alright, let's get around to it. Should only be 4 chests in here, so probably not a big area open to us at the moment. Damn, this place is huge. Reminds me when we escaped Orchis Tower during the trade conference. Yeah, this is pretty far from the tower, all things considered. I'm surprised they even bothered to build something like this under the downtown district. Makes you wonder how much mirror the government blew connecting Orchis Tower right under the people who needed it most.
From what I heard previously, the D Sector was primarily designed as a parking structure for orbital vehicles. And yet, there are none to be seen whatsoever.
You're right. Not to mention, this much space will be excessive, even in a place where cars are more common, like the Republic.
I don't get it. How many people did they expect to actually use a parking garage under the downtown district of all places?
We could be here all day trying to wrap our heads around the reasoning. Let's just move on. Don't forget, we have a wanted monster with our names on it. Should be somewhere deeper inside. Alright. Let's go! Bam! Oh, we got some bad boy robots. How far will they go? Will they pursue me all the way over here? We shall see! Oh, he gave up. That means I got him. Okay, try attacker C2. Oh! So it is the same ones from the D Sector that we were in the other time. Okay. It's all familiar. I'll take it. I'll take it then. I don't really have to. I mean, I don't know. I don't really have to be here. I'm just gonna go. Honestly, I'm just gonna go. All right, let's check out the place then. Let's go. So, there's a switch here. Let's see. There's also a switch down there that I probably could have used. Maybe that would have been like, oh, we have to use switches. But you know how things go. You know how things go, doing it in the proper order and all. That's crazy. Also, the enemies in here should be weak sauce now. They're quite strong. It's gonna knock him on the butt. I can't get around him though. So we could go down there, but I kind of want to go in this door. Whoop! Monsters! Alright. Same old, seen it all before.
In that case, prepare to meet your doom.
Calamity Edge. I could do something like that. Or we could just be a little crazy. Let's see. Something like that. Nice! I wanted to use that one on Waltz, but I never got around to it as far as I'm aware. Now then. I got sidetracked when I tried to check this out some other time, but it said that I got Quelling Smash on Lloyd? Was that something I just kind of imagined? I thought it said Lloyd got like Quelling Smash. Not that I know what that even means. Alright, then I think we just wait these boys out and they just go boom. Oh, they move! Okay. Die. Nice fight though, 14 XP. This got a battle scope. Oh, mamma mia. Hit 3. This chest message is exclusive DLC content and will have to be downloaded separately. Don't even joke about DLC. I know what you're gonna be doing next game around, you. Appadabadoo. Maybe we'll need a better hit. That is gonna require a better slot though, so... What if I remove hit 2 here, I get hit 3 there, and then we can put our HP 2 in that slot instead. That's how it goes. I'll eventually have to do some upgrades here, but for now we should be okay. Hold on, was there anything down here? It looked a little suspect there, like I might be able to walk there. Alright. I shall not lose to these foul machines. Bam. Boom. Wow. Boom. It feels bad just stepping on a mine and beating on it, but hey. Pretty ineffective mines at that. Oh. Now, just... There we go. Just barely. On the edge right there. Erebonia to the left of me. Calvard to the right. Here I am. Stuck in the middle with loot. Stuck in the middle with... Okay. Alright, I didn't... Somebody help me. Help me get the reference. Malcolm in the middle? That's all I got, guys. That's all I got. Hit this. Wow. It's kind of cool. I have to go through and hit all these switches in order to be able to open the big gate downstairs. I should probably head down there now. Those qualities pleased her father greatly. He was the son of a viscount who could easily be manipulated. What a find. And had she not fallen in love just before their engagement, she would have thought so too. Oh. But she fell in love. She fell in love. To be continued. Alright. Let's move on back. At least I assume we have to move back this way. Try not to run up the butt of any robots, but it's hard sometimes. There we go. And on that note, nothing over here. In which case, we're going in. We are missing exactly 1 treasure chest, and it's right here. Celestial Bomb. Okay. Found chest message. Cute. Cute. Is that an item? Can I use it? Cash it in, put it in my room maybe? Oh, we got the elevator. Guess I'll take it. Oh, it'd be so badass if like the golden cricket jumps on midway and we fight like on this escalator thingy. That'd be dope, but that seems like a lot of effort for a wanted request. Oh no. The trauma. That's a bad corner. We don't talk about that corner. Wait, are we really back here? What? Oh, that's crazy. Let's go. Alright. Let's analyze them. Carl gets just... Whew. Don't worry, I got it. Golden crickets. This giant golden insect causes a cacophony to wear down its prey. Oh yeah? Wear down... I mean, I guess 4 is all I'm getting. Let's go! Boom! That's a good hit. Now then. Do we? I think we do. We're gonna zero field it up here. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. With 200 CP, that's gonna be 2 attacks that we can tank. Which is good, because this is AoE. Ah yeah, strikes back. Oh no you don't. Death Scorpion. Bam! Oh, it's coming in. Oh, move down. Wait, oh no, they're decreasing my... I think they're decreasing CP actually. All right, I have a sing... All right, I'm Wazy. That makes sense. Let's get this guy who's been escaping our notice. Bam! Oh, nice hit, nice hit. Alright, bunch up now, boys. That's right, come and bunch up for me. Cause now, you're right where I want you. Ooh. Blam! That's a lot of bugs. Getting smashed. And... jump! Okay, starting to get a few down. What's the big... oh, Calamity Edge. Couldn't have asked for a better Calamity Edge. Do we just go... yeah. Why not? Let's do it. Boom, 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 boom. Of course you're gonna move though. Oh. That's okay. Just don't... oh, you're making me look a fool. You're making me look a fool. Oh, you'll regret this. Crash bomb! Yeah, let's see you dodge this. Boom. Good try, girl. It's on me. Alright. Dark matter is just much more reliable. Silverthorn. There we go. Punch this guy in the face. Dun dun dun. Boosh. Dissonance me all you want. Bam. Dark matter. Oh, I've had it up to here with you. Da bam. Woo. Nice. Actually a nice chunk of experience too. 6 U materials. Exterminated monster in the Geofront D Sector. Craft book ascends. Another craft book. I think Wazy and Tio could make something of this one.
I'd be willing to give it a shot. Wazy?
Sure, let's see what we can do. Sigma Ascension. Let's go. I am so testing that out at the next opportunity. Where does this take me? Orbital energy is down. Doesn't look like this one's active.
Several routes around the city must have been sealed after the terrorist attack at the trade conference. An understandable, if inconvenient, course of action.
Regardless, it's not as though we have any reason to go through here. Why don't we head back the way we came? Okay, I see. Let's be sensible about it. Okay.
Oh, nice. I could go to this one. Get some heals here. So I can go. Yeah, this is the wrong way, but I'm curious. Yeah, because then we're gonna be in the same situation here. Orbital energy is down. It is in fact down. All right, let me head back outside. The rainy day greets me once more. Now then, that makes up all of the miscellaneous support requests that we wanted to do. We really have dropping by the Bracer Guild as like the big main thing at the moment. So obviously I'm thinking, let's just put a little hold on that instead. We've spent a lot of time in the city today. We have a little bit of time left in the episode. I figure that East Crossbill Highway's calling to me. But first, I'm actually gonna travel in. Where's my car? Oh, my car's right there. Return to car. Room. And let's take an actual proper nap, how it's supposed to be. Then let's ride on. 'Cause life is a highway, guys. I didn't actually mean to go here. I meant to go to the boathouse. Well, you know, that's embarrassing. I want to see how my gang's doing. I heard talk about Serdan's secret weapon. What could that be? Serdan?
Now you've done it, Imperial Fishing Club. This calls for our secret weapon.
Oh boy. Copen has been in a bit of a fishing rut too. Maybe this really is as far as our skills can take us. Now, Copen, say it ain't so. I'm not finished yet. In fact, I'm just getting started. Gosh dang it. Ah, I'm so ticked off. Man, he's not coping well. But that's the boathouse. Tangram Gate should have another copy of Sunshine Ignis. It should be at Douglas's desk, actually. Well, in his hands, but... Alright, boys. Good job. That accident off West Crossbill Highway was this close to spiraling into a massive scandal. If things hadn't been fixed up so quickly, the Empire and the Republic could have easily used it as an excuse to meddle in the referendum. Thank Adios for that repair crew. Stupid demon walls. Just recently, there was a bracer asking around about some missing colleagues of his. I hope they're alright. Me too. I would guess that Scott and Wenzel are back at the guild right now. Shouldn't the bus be here by now? Situation normal. Other than the drizzling, of course. But we won't let that rain on our parade.
Don't quit your day job.
Huh? Wait, that wasn't supposed to be a pun or anything. I was just trying to say that the weather wasn't going to dampen our spirits. wait, no!
It's okay. We understand. I thought those were pretty good, actually.
I was just trying to say that we weren't going to let a little rain get in the way of our duties. We're in a serious situation right now. There's no way I'd try to make light of that.
Don't worry. I don't think you're going to be discharged over a few bad puns.
In fact, I appreciate them. Tangram Gate was also affected by the big derailment yesterday. We even needed to call in Republican tour buses to help with transportation. It was pretty troublesome. As if things weren't tense enough with the major powers. That accident couldn't have come at a worse time. So why did it happen now? Can't have just been...
We had a lot of guests yesterday, with all the passengers from the derailment being rerouted here by bus.
Most of them are gone by now, but it was rough while it lasted.
A colleague of mine who came from the Republic on a business trip was caught up in that train accident. I'm on my way to see him at the hospital. Thank the goddess his injuries weren't fatal.
You think it's the man with the sprained foot? Phew! A good meal goes down even greater after a hard day on the job. You never know what'll happen next, so I've got to make sure I'm never hungry and always ready.
Tomorrow's the big debut of Arkansas's revival show. Highlight is going to be their new up-and-coming performer, Sully, playing the role of the Star Princess. In the end, I couldn't nab myself a ticket, but I'm sure the Crossbell Times will do a feature on it. I can't wait. Oh, living vicariously through the news.
Nobody's here. Checks out. But you got some juicy goss?
About yesterday's train.
Oh, she wants to talk about the train derailment? What?
About yesterday's train accident. It happened right before the referendum. That makes me think that the Empire or the Republic could have been behind it. I know we don't have any solid proof right now, but I can't help but be suspicious at a time like this.
Do you think maybe like the Red Constellation hooked them up? Just who's Walt talking to? Ah, the SSS. I heard you did some impressive work yesterday at the scene of the train derailment. You should be thanking our leader here. The super sleuth extraordinaire does it again.
Laying it on a little thick there, Randy. I wouldn't say that he is, actually.
Much as I'd like to take credit, I only ever drilled combat tactics into you during your time at the academy. Even so, as your former instructor, my chest swells with pride. You've become quite the detective, Lloyd.
Not you too, Deputy Commander. There's still so much I have to learn before I can even begin to fill my brother's shoes. I only made it this far thanks to my teammates covering for my weaknesses. Crossbell's most modest man.
He always was. Keep up the effort, and you're sure to continue climbing. I look forward to seeing just what kind of man you'll become, Lloyd. Oh, by the way, would any of you have an interest in reading this book? So silly.
You read popular fiction, Deputy Commander?
Never would have expected a gruff guy like you to be into that kind of stuff, Duggo. And why not? Anyone can enjoy a good novel. It just so happens that Commander Bales recommended this to me, but as you well know, I've been rather busy lately. Give it a try when you have some time. I think you'd enjoy it.
Thank you, sir.
Nice. The collection grows ever more. Just double checking that we haven't missed anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, these one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks pretty good. We got so many craft books too. Man, they had to make a lot of those combo crafts. Party of 6 characters who can all do it with each other. Oh boy. I look forward to testing out Wacy's and Tio's. Whoosh. All clear on the eastern front, man?
Achoo! It sure is chilly up here.
Last thing I need is to catch a cold. Maybe we should take it easy for a bit. Get some of that Tangram Gate hot pot. Our monitoring facility is getting a real workout today. It could be hard to keep watch with the eyesight alone in weather like this, so having a radar comes in handy. It was damaged by the terrorists during the trade conference, but it's back up and running now. That's good. I'm glad. Now then, that should be Tangram Gate. That's what we wanted to get from here. We can get back in the mission mobile and ride off to greener pastures, literally, as we arrive in Armorica village. Elkin gave up the truck. It was the right thing to do. What'd you think about that? The police are investigating the orbital truck I bought from Minute. They said it wouldn't take long, but I hope they bring it back soon.
Rain is a blessing from the heavens for us farmers. It's by the goddess's divine will that all of us may eat. I'll have to make sure I pay my respects to her.
Don't let Joachim Gwenter hear you say that. It's so nice to see people just on a rainy day. Like, it takes everybody out of their routine a little, especially the outdoors peeps. Oh yeah, that big referendum is coming up soon, isn't it? If only I didn't have to go all the way out to the city to vote. Still, this is important to the future of our village. I'm not about to shirk my civic duty. Why don't you set up a little office here? You can vote here, they take the votes.
Ugh, rainy days are the worst. They're drab, they're humid, and don't get me started on how dirty the floors get. Can't our customers be more conscious of all the mud they're tracking in here?
We're renting out a large room on the second floor for Sunday school today. I think I'll whip up some pudding for the kids. They could probably use a snack. An extra serving for the sister, of course. I gotta go check in. The rhythmic tapping of the rain against the window and a warm coffee by my side. Days like this are perfect for sinking into a good book. Maybe I could put a dent in my backlog today.
Sinking into a good trail scheme, methinks. Aha! Busted.
When I lived in the city, I had to go to the cathedral for Sunday school. Now that I live here, the sister comes to me. It's pretty nice, actually. We're having Sunday school today. The guy who runs the inn is gonna bring us snacks during our break. Man, I'm excited. Can't this lesson go any faster? Me, Camille, and Stefan are learning today. I don't really get any of it, though.
That's okay, Polly. You're participating. That's what matters.
While making my way through the village, I saw what appeared to be giant cat prints all over the ground. What could have happened here?
What would have happened here if I didn't do the...
Until we moved here, I didn't know traveling Sunday school classes were a thing. It must be difficult to commute all the way out here from the cathedral. I'll have to remember to thank the sister for her service.
Yeah, travels across the land for 3 kids. Oh, 3 of the best kids, don't get me wrong, but still. 3 kids.
I hurt my lower back yesterday, and it's no better today. I'm getting too old for this. A grandson of mine, on the other hand, he seems different today somehow. I wonder what's come over him.
Oh? Gramps threw out his back yesterday. He really ought to take the day off. I bet he would have if he didn't think I was incapable of running the store myself. I'll show him. I've got to get my act together and work harder. Is it the turning point for Jake? Could it be? The youngins are having Sunday school over at the inn today. All I could ever teach them is farming, so I hope they study hard.
Seems yesterday's incident helped Derek and Chief Tolta make up with one another. Those two always put the needs of the village above all else. Armorica's been through some hard times recently, but I'm sure things will start looking up for us soon.
I think so too. It feels like those two combined can go a long way. Derek with the fresh new ideas and Chief Tolta just keeping it grounded, you know?
About this idea of yours, Derek, this apiculture experience. It has its benefits, but are you certain it would be safe to allow civilians into our fields?
I see your concern, but I think it'll be okay. Honey is the village's specialty after all. We can even teach people how to handle bees properly.
I'm willing to consider it.
Looks like Chief Tolta and Derek are getting along just fine now. That conflict has only brought them closer together in the end. Let's just leave them to it.
Showcasing the most unique aspects of our village to the general populace isn't a bad idea at all. Doing so could even cause more people to consider moving here.
You make a good point though, Father. We'll have to hash out the details of this plan in greater depth. Oh, they're so cute.
Derek and Tolta have been brainstorming new ideas together since yesterday evening. Rather than change the way we do things, they want to bring some life back into the village by showing off its traditional charms. With those two working together, Armorica is almost certainly in good hands. I'll be cheering them on the whole way through.
Me too. Me too. Now then, that brings our Armorica expedition and our whole Eastern expedition as well. So with that all said, I gotta go to Michelin. I wish. Well, we've also checked out Mainz, we've checked out wait, so we're done outside of the city. Nice. That leaves only a handful of very fast districts to clear here, actually. Starting with... Is there even anybody here? Okay, there's actually some life here. Alright. Harbor District. The revival performance is finally debuting tomorrow. I can't take it easy just because of a little rain. Come to Lloyd.
I won't let Nikolai or Sully get the better of me. Not now, not ever.
You go, Celine. Ah, how goes the path of the noodle? Achoo! Ah, looks like I might be coming down with a cold. That's no good. Hey, shh. It's Shepherd or Bishop? Now I don't remember. I think it's Bishop. I think I call him Shepherd when it's actually Bishop. Yes. Huh? The address on this letter's all smudged. Oh, stupid rain. Actually, I guess I can still make it out. Sorta. So, sorta kinda, is what he said.
The news service was busy trying to gather as much information as possible on yesterday's derailment. Now that I think about it, we've been forced to run more special issues than usual this year. Sadly, it's rarely been for good news. So much of our reportage has been focused on incidents and tragedies. Frankly, it's a little depressing. Well, if it ain't my bestest pals, the SSS. I heard you all had a long, busy night. Speaking of which, you got any leads on that Wald kid? No, we don't. We paid Ignis a visit this morning, only to come away empty-handed. Rats. That's okay. We got some leads of our own to try. Oh, and Wazy, don't beat yourself up too much over this, alright? I appreciate the concern.
It's a good thing the derailment got sorted out before things turned too chaotic. I wish we knew where that kid could have gotten that drug, though.
Man, though, that bluegrass really sets off some alarm bells. If there's somebody out there other than Joachim who can produce that drug, we're all in for a bumpy ride.
Indeed. Editing these articles always takes the wind out of me. It wouldn't be a problem if I was still 20, but I'm no spraying chicken anymore. Growing old bites.
I'm curious though, is it regular old Gnosis or is it like special Gnosis, improved Gnosis? Because it didn't have a lot of the side effects of Joachim. Is it just because he had like actual like inner strength to back it up, or at least like physical strength? Or is that just a convenient excuse?
There's no such thing as endless rain or an eternally clouded sky.
Yeah, never mind. I was trying to string together a poem, but I've never been good with words. I thought it was a good attempt.
What about the old man of the sea? I don't see him. Crossbow City cruise ship. Would have been fun if I could just take a boat to Michelin. Secret Mishi quest. The IBC. Good morning, SSS. Hard at work, rain or shine, huh? I know how that's like. Lamfei tells me it should clear up by this afternoon, though. We just have to tough it out in the meantime. What's new, Wang? Work's had me rushed off my feet since this morning. There's just too much going on right now. I have to remember to pace myself. When one stands to profit, another must stand to lose. Such is the harsh reality of the market. A word of advice. In the world of financial speculation, there are no absolutes. In other words, if you're looking to get into trading, you should only risk whatever funds you're willing to lose. Indeed. Same with gambling. Welcome to the IBC, SSS. I know being on duty in the rain can be rough going, so take care of yourselves out there and don't catch a cold. Yeah. We're the SSS IBC VIP.
It's such a hassle wading through the rain just to make it work. Rather, I think she said, just to make it to work. There we go, that makes more sense. Hopefully, the growth of the OrbitalNet will lead to more jobs people can do from the comfort of their homes. That would have been perfect today. Home office? Don't think so. The more I use the Orbital network, the more fascinated I become. Corinna enjoys playing games on it, whereas I'm partial to the weather forecast feature. Nothing is guaranteed, of course, but they're surprisingly accurate. I make sure to check every day. Now then, I'm encouraged to buy the Kagemaru Bank for Tio. And I think I will. Thanks. Whoosh. Now then, maybe I just go install it in Tio's room right away. Treat her right.
This should suffice.
A new decoration was added to Tio's room. While at the SSS building, Lloyd and the others No, we didn't. No, we had more to do. No, we did. No. After a cursory check-in with CPD headquarters, they each retired to their respective rooms to rest. No, we didn't. We didn't! No! Go back! Okay, I'm back after I bought the bank. I don't know if that was gonna advance the main story or whatever, but I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. We still got some other things to do. I know there's like, yeah, we gotta stop by the guild and all of that stuff, so we'll take things as they come. Administrative District and Orchis Tower should really be all that remains. Let's do it. Hi, Otto.
One more day. One day more until Arkansas's revival performance. I can hardly contain my excitement. This downpour is all that's keeping me from bursting into flames. With any luck, I should be able to keep my cool. For now, that is.
Oh, Otto's going crazy.
Another rainy day, I better stay out of the basement archive so that no moisture sneaks its way in.
That's thoughtful of you. I heard that there have been some out-of-the-ordinary monsters appearing throughout Crossbell. They're said to be strikingly similar to the ones written about in the church's testaments. What could be causing such a phenomenon? Indeed. Phenomenon. Yo.
I heard they're holding a public forum at the Civic Center today. The topic is state independence. It just reminds me how close the referendum is. I'll need to decide which way I'm voting soon.
Let's see.
Mom, what does this word mean?
Ah, independence. It's right here in the dictionary next to derailment. There's only 2 words in this dictionary. Hello?
There's nothing quite like the ambient noise of a drizzly day. The pitter-patter of water hitting the pond, the umbrellas, the ground. Each unique sound comes together like a little raindrop symphony.
Oh. It's just something about the rain that makes you wax poetic.
We're currently holding a public forum on state independence in the hall to the left. Feel free to attend if you're interested.
Can I? Will I be allowed inside? The public forum is proceeding smoothly. I pray it stays that way. The last thing we need is an uproar at the Civic Center. This is probably closed, but can I? Reception off. The door's locked. You would lie. Oh, it's over here. What? Don't tell me I would be able to go in here before. I don't think so. Our current system is far too forgiving on foreigners, especially those from Erebonia and Calvert. Worse still, we have no choice right now but to pay these countries 10% of our own tax revenue. How can any self-respecting Crossbellan justify such a policy? These abuses will continue indefinitely if we refuse to stand up for ourselves. Is that what you want for our people?
What utter nonsense. The grim truth is that independence simply isn't tenable in Crossbell's current condition. Suppose we're invaded by another country. How will the CGF defend us when they have not even a single tank at their disposal?
Yeah, also, I'm with it. Another country? We're wedged between Erebonia and Calvert. It's only you two here. There's no other country.
Another country? What you mean to say is the Erebonian Empire? We've all been keenly aware of the threat they pose since the day they installed those railway guns at Aurelia Fortress, right in range of Crossbell City. If our state became independent, its abundant wealth could easily finance tanks, patrol ships, and anything else necessary for our security. The only question that remains is whether our people and leadership have the courage to do what must be done. Obstinate fools! Wake up and accept reality! You're forgetting that Crossbell's prosperity is largely due to the mirror that flows in from Erebonia and Calvert. If we cut ties and declare independence, that well will dry up in an instant.
Everyone, please, settle down. The real issue at hand here is whether such a high-handed independence proposal will even be accepted by the international community. Isn't that something we've overlooked? The international community has nothing to do with this. Crossbell's independence is something that concerns us and us alone. It's our only hope of achieving justice. You're nothing more than a convenient mouthpiece for Calvert. What makes you think you have a voice in this? Well, yes, I am a part of the Republican faction, so to speak. However, I can say with confidence that my love for Crossbell is as great as any citizen's. I demand an apology for this insult. Rainen putting a damper on this shindig. They're going at it like animals over there.
Yeah, there are way more citizens here than I'd expected, too. Seems the young, up-and-coming independent faction is in a heated debate with the leading Imperial and Republican faction representatives. If this doesn't perfectly reflect Crossbell's current climate, I don't know what would.
They all appear to be making sound arguments at the very least.
This isn't a problem that's going to be solved so easily by words alone, though. Moreover, these are the same points of contention that have been raging since the state was founded. Perhaps it's high time something was done to put this discussion to rest.
Agreed. There's really only two answers here. Sovereignty with an uncertain future, or servitude without justice.
Oof, well put. A heated argument can be heard coming from the hall. It would probably be best not to enter. Okay, disembodied voice. The CPD. Fran, do we have a bonding? I'm not sure if that's now or later, but at some point we can talk to friends for some bonding this day.
Hey guys, I heard the SSS was working hard on the job yesterday. Finding more information on Ouroboros, getting to the bottom of the derailments. Seriously, way to go!
I wouldn't be so quick to heap the praise on us. The people who were up until morning repairing the railway deserve far more credit than we do.
Come on, don't be like that. You guys were doing overtime until late last night too, weren't you? Just don't forget to look after yourselves. Your health should be priority numero uno. Thank you for your concern, Nurse Fran.
Hey, I like the sound of that. But for real, you're in for a tough shift too, so take some of your own medicine and don't overdo it.
Don't worry, I won't. It looks like a few more support requests came in today as well. No pressure, but don't forget about them if you got the time. And I promise I won't overdo it in here while you guys are working hard out there.
You know what? I think I realized the whole Tio thing. Maybe the reason that scene triggered was because we got all the Tio stuff in the room. So maybe it would have been safe to let that play out, but I just panicked a little bit. Interesting.
Thanks to the Guardian Force, the Transcontinental Railroad was able to resume service this morning. Luckily, they pulled it off before the first service of the day, so schedules didn't have to be modified. The CGF really is something, isn't it? This wouldn't have been possible without the Guardsmen's perseverance.
Here's my combat notebook. Oh, I see. Okay, that's fair. Fair enough. I didn't have a fragment, did I? Oh, I did have a fragment. There we go. Alright, page 3 of Gnosis. That's gonna be useful. If I just get another fragment for that now. I just can't figure out how Wald Wales got his hands on Gnosis. If it wasn't through Ravache, then where the heck did it come from?
So, Gnosis is back. We'll be looking into Ravache's old smuggling routes for any traces of it. I can't help but feel like we're not gonna find much, though. Anyway, there's no point in racking our noggins on doubts and reservations right now. All we can do is snuff out each possibility one by one.
Okay, who's in here? Should have figured. Seymour Butts, huge ass. Seriously? They're gonna suspend our licenses? For a whole month even? You've gotta be kidding me!
Tch.
Guess we got a little carried away this time. The car's totally wrecked too. We gotta lay low for a while.
These kids have been a real pain in our behinds, but at least they're being cooperative for once. I hear Kate absolutely blew their eardrums out earlier too. Maybe she finally got through to them.
Clearly, we still have a long way to go as a state when it comes to enforcing laws against foreigners. Today's case is a big step forward though. There's no room for the police of all people to get disparaged by the situation.
You all did an excellent job in the reckless driving case. Just leave these punks to us and we'll sort them out. Feel free to call us again the next time you need to make a joint operation.
I'll take you, Kate. I'll take you any day. Damn, she gave him what for? Proud of her. That leaves only one place left to go. Orchis Tower in the rain.
Ugh, we came all the way out here too. Why did it have to rain today of all days?
Well, that's a shame. The weather's overcast and I can't see the top from here. No. The railroad was fully repaired yesterday thanks to the CGF's tireless efforts. Just in time too. Today's rain could have delayed things even further. They have my respect for responding so quickly. It's no surprise, but the number of visitors in the plaza is a lot lower on rainy days. Something about keeping watch over a big empty space like this makes my heart feel kinda heavy. The cryptids don't seem to be responsible for yesterday's train derailments. Still, they worry me. Those monsters have been emerging with increasing frequency. I heard that mysterious blue plants have been sighted near the locations they've repaired too. What could that mean? Are accidents like these just gonna keep cropping up? Oh, this music! So good! A building this modern is impressive as is, but the fact that it doubles as Crossbell City Hall is icing on the cake. Controversy about the independence proposal aside, I just might want to live here someday. Yes, come one, come all. The worst thing about rainy days is that you can't even go outside to get some fresh air during your break. This lobby isn't too bad though, I guess. Just have to make do. The ceiling is so high on the ground floor that it almost feels like I'm outside anyway. That's true.
Nearly everyone that was forced to stay in town due to the train derailment was finally able to leave this morning. There's still the matter of reparations to settle, but I'm glad the repair efforts got service up and running as quickly as they did. The Civic Center is holding a public forum about the faults and merits of state independence today. I believe they still have standing room open, so consider attending if you're interested.
It's a relief that train service has been restored, and on such short notice, too. I can't imagine the compensation claims surrounding countries would have made had the railways remained inoperable. We owe it to the CGF for working hard all throughout the night to get things back up and running.
Agreed. Yo, another rainy day in Crossbell. I saw a forecast on the OrbitalNet that said it cleared up by the afternoon, though. And I don't have an authentication card. That, though, concludes the spectacular, the fantastical talkies of the city. And we are out of time for the episode. Next time around, we're gonna go to the Bracer Guild, check in with Mitchell, and see if we can't find out where these Bracer girls have gone. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Carl, and this has been Trails to Completion.